going to show you how. Go, Usman!
Don't injure him! He's going to play a test match!
I didn't touch it! You look like you were going to catch it.
I was! Eli, what are you doing, man?
Right there again. Yeah.
Oh, Max! Lads, it's a shove contest.
You guys obviously work on your infield catching, not your high balls.
Beautiful, love it.
Last one, then we're going to grab Cam.
NRMA, so we can see that. That's it. That's all.
So easy. Not out!
What? Can I grab you two and Cam, and where is Indy?
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, nice time.
One more time. Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Oh, inside edge.
Cameron's going to get you. Keep looking at me, please, mate. Sorry.
I can't look
It's hard, I know. That's why you're going to throw it straight to the bat. That's it. Okay, here we go. Perfect. All right, here we go. Thanks, guys. Perfect. That's good. Okay, all this way, please. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Do we wear shoes?
Righty, okay. Yeah. We're just going to grab them.
Cameron's going to get hold of the ball right out, please, sir. That's it. Thank you. Good.
Take it.
Oh, you made your head with it. It's tough. Jeez, they don't make it easy. I've nearly hit the camera there.
Aussie got 29, so.
Thank you.
I was no good at that.
Yeah, it certainly does. I think, especially being home, obviously for the first time, it's been weird 2 years in the international scene, not playing a game in Perth, but yeah, it's absolutely awesome to be starting here, especially when you get a good week lead into a test match. It's always nice to be home and yeah, and training at the WACA as well. So yeah, it's kind of where I started. So yeah, it's nice to be back.
We've been inundated with ticket requests.
It's actually not too bad. I think everyone's kind of assumed everyone else is asking. So yeah, it's not been too bad. But yeah, I'm sure over the next couple of days, yeah, I'll get a few.
You know, you play Test cricket, you can never take anyone or any team for granted. And I'm sure Davey and Greeny would probably back me up on that. There's no such thing as an easy Test match. No matter what the media may be saying or who they think the favourites may be, I think you go out there and try to do as well as you can and never take it for granted. Because as soon as you do, that's when it gets you. So, you know, I'm expecting some good performances from the Windies, and you know, they're always they're always full of surprises. So no, I'm looking forward to this series.
Davey, how?
Jason Holder, I've played probably 7 seasons with. You know, obviously an extremely talented cricket player, but a very experienced player. So we know what he brings to the table. Azaria Joseph as well. We've faced a fair bit. We faced him in the nets going back about 5 or 6 years ago in I think it was St Kitts, and he was bowling thunderbolts, and we had no idea why this young kid wasn't part of any of the pathway programs. And you know, it's exciting to see him come on the Test arena as well and do extremely well. And obviously we saw Kyle Mayers as well, who hit some extremely amazing sixes in that T20 series. Obviously taking fifers against England in the Caribbean, he's got a very good record. And look, we know what they're going to bring to the table. It's about actually, exactly what Uzi said, not taking for granted and actually going out there and obviously putting our best foot forward.
Yeah, I think obviously we haven't played here for quite a while, so I I think in the T20 World Cup game we had here, it was a pretty spicy pitch, and it was for that whole tournament. So, yeah, but Test cricket's obviously a different game, so I think we kind of have to rock up on the day, assess the conditions, and yeah, I'm sure it'll be a great game.
And do you get the impression from your friends and family here in Perth that, you know, having not had Test cricket here since 2019, that there is a real sort of sense of anticipation for this format of the game returning here for the first time in 3 years?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone I've kind of spoken to, they're so excited about playing a game here again. Obviously got world-class facilities, and yeah, obviously all the WA public absolutely love cricket here. So, and you can see by all the crowd that's kind of come here today that, yeah, they're all so excited. So yeah, it should be a good week.
The way your partnership works together and how you help each other, because you've played cricket together for so long since you were young, so just give us a bit of an insight into how you go about it together when you're in the middle.
I just think there's a lot of trust between David and myself on and off the field. So when you have that kind of relationship, and we have had it for a long time, known each other since we were 6 years old, playing younger than what these guys here are at right now. So that's built over a long time. You know, our families are close. David and myself have known each other for a long time. So personally, I think when you have that kind of trust, and you do with every other cricketer, because I think Davey and myself, we've played with Stephen Smith a lot. I've played with Marnus also a lot. You sort of build those relationships with the top order of batting. So I think that's where it's important.
What was Davey like when he was 6?
Oh, absolute menace. You have no idea.
Nothing to change.
My mum still loves him, so he must have done something right.
Davey, do you want to return the compliment?
No, he's actually summed it up pretty well. But yeah, look, obviously family, friends, growing up with each other. Trust is a big thing in this game, especially like running between wickets, knowing each other's game well. Also, so like, you know, for example, like there might be some, you know, scratching outside off or whatever, and Aussie might come down to me and say something to me, and you know, if it's a new guy, you might not know how to take it. But for us, we know each other's game so well. We have that respect for each other that we take that on board, and yeah, no, it's a great feeling that we're here, still open the batting for Australia, and hopefully it might continue for another couple of years.
Well, this is going to be my... thank you to NRMA Insurance for being here today as well to kickstart this summer's campaign and this test series. So great to have the kids along. Hope you've enjoyed and taken a bit of inspiration from these guys as well. Thank you very much for coming, and I'll hand over to Cricket Australia for the media conference.
Thanks.